we're diving into the incredible story of the 1999 D Mint Mark quarter dollar, a coin that's turning heads in the numismatic world, with some valued at millions of dollars. The year 1999 was monumental for U.S. coinage, as it marked the beginning of the 50-state quarters program. This program was launched to commemorate each state in the Union with its own unique quarter design. The Denver Mint, represented by the D Mint mark, was heavily involved in producing millions of these coins. But not all 1999 D quarters were created equal, so what makes this particular 1999 D quarter dollar so valuable? While most of the 1999 D quarters are quite common, there are rare variations and minting errors that have skyrocketed their value. Some of these coins have been sold for extraordinary sums, even reaching millions at auction. Collectors are especially on the lookout for coins with minting errors, unique flaws that occur during the striking process. These errors make the coins not only rare but highly desirable. For the 1999 D quarter, notable errors include double die strikes and significant misalignments, which can cause dramatic price increases at auctions. Believe it or not, some of these rare error coins have fetched as much as $1 million at auctions. Why such a high price? Because these quarters are one of a kind, true rarities in the world of coin collecting. But keep in mind, not every 1999 D quarter is worth a fortune. Most quarters without errors or in circulated condition are worth just 25 cents. However, if you stumble upon one with a rare flaw, you could be holding a small fortune. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting, the hunt for a rare 1999 D Mint Mark quarter could be worth millions. So, check your pocket change, dive into your coin jars, and who knows? You might just discover a hidden treasure. Make sure to like this video, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and comment if you think you've found a valuable coin. We're diving into a very exciting coin that might just make you a millionaire, the 1998 D Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar coin. That's right, you could be holding on to something far more valuable than you ever imagined. Before we talk about why this coin could be worth millions, let's first take a brief trip back in time to understand the history behind the 1998 D Washington quarter. The Washington quarter design, which features the famous profile of George Washington, was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of his birth. But by 1998, this classic design was nearing the end of an era. The 1998 D quarter was minted in Denver, and it was one of the last quarters to feature this iconic eagle reverse design before the U.S. Mint switched to the 50 states quarter program in 1999. So, in a way, the 1998 D is a symbolic farewell to this classic design. Over 821 million of these coins were struck, making it a common coin at first glance. But not all of these 1998 D quarters are created equal. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Although millions of these coins were minted, certain rare varieties and error coins from this year have fetched jaw-dropping prices at auctions. These errors can range from double dies, minting mistakes, and other anomalies that make these coins highly collectible. Some of these rare error coins have been known to sell for thousands, and in rare instances, collectors have speculated that some of these 1998 D quarters could be worth millions. The key to determining if you've got a valuable 1998 D quarter lies in its condition and whether it has any errors. Coins in mid-state condition, meaning they've been well preserved without any major damage, can fetch a much higher value. And if you're lucky enough to find one with a minting error, such as a double die or off-center strike, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Look closely at the lettering, especially on the words Liberty or In God We Trust. If you notice doubling or overlapping letters, this could be a valuable double die error. If the design is not perfectly centered and part of the coin's design is missing, this could be another rare and valuable error. Look for cracks or raised areas that indicate a worn or damaged die was used in the minting process. These errors are often unique, making them highly collectible. Even without errors, if your quarter is in pristine condition, with sharp details and no visible wear, it could still be worth significantly more than face value. So, how do you know the exact value of your 1998 D quarter? Well, most valuable coins are graded by third-party services like PCGS or NGC. A coin's grade can range from low, circulated conditions all the way up to mint state, MS70, which is a flawless, perfect coin. 1998 D-quarters with a high mint state grade, especially MS65 and above, can sell for hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars. Add in a rare minting error, and you could be looking at a coin that sells for tens of thousands or more. While not many have reached the $1 million mark yet, collectors are always on the hunt for that perfect, rare find that could set a new record. Some of the highest priced 1998 D-quarters have sold at auctions like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. If you believe you have a rare and valuable coin, getting it authenticated and graded is your first step. After that, you can list it for auction, or sell it to a trusted coin dealer. It's always a good idea to do your research and consult with a professional before selling your coin, as values can fluctuate based on market demand and the rarity of the coin. Have a 1998 D-quarter sitting in your change jar? If so, take a closer look. Who knows, you might be holding on to a rare coin that could be worth thousands, or even millions. Make sure to like this video and subscribe for more tips on finding rare and valuable coins in your everyday change. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next coin treasure hunt. We're diving into a coin that has collectors buzzing, the 1997 S Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin that could be worth, wait for it, millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. This isn't just any quarter in your pocket change, it's a rare treasure. Stay tuned as we reveal the fascinating history behind this coin and why it's so valuable. Let's start with the basics. The 1997 S Washington $quarter comes from the San Francisco Mint, which is famous for producing proof coins. S stands for San Francisco, and the coins minted there are known for their superior craftsmanship and mirror-like finish. But there's more to this coin than just the S Mint mark. The Washington $quarter itself has been around since 1932, originally introduced to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. However, by the 1990s, quarters were mostly being minted for circulation at the Denver and Philadelphia mints, with the San Francisco Mint focusing solely on producing special proof coins. So, what's so special about the 1997 S? Well, this coin wasn't intended for circulation. It was minted strictly for collectors as part of proof sets. Proof sets are highly polished, meticulously struck coins that showcase the design in all its glory. That already gives it a special edge and value. What really makes the 1997 S $quarter stand out? First, its proof quality. The coin is struck multiple times, giving it sharp details, deep cameo contrast, and a mirror-like background. Second, there are varieties of this coin, including ones that have a flawless deep cameo finish, which are the most coveted by collectors. In addition, some versions of the 1997 S $quarter were made from silver instead of the typical copper-nickel alloy. These silver proofs are highly sought after, especially when they're in pristine, untouched condition. If you have a 1997 S silver-proof Washington $quarter in top-tier condition, you could be looking at big bucks. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Why could this coin be worth millions of dollars? Well, when we talk about high-value coins, we're not just talking about rarity. We're talking about the coin's condition, the demand among collectors, and any unique errors or varieties. In recent years, collectors have paid jaw-dropping prices for perfect condition coins, especially ones graded as PF70, or perfect proof. For the 1997 S Washington $quarter, it's all about finding that perfect coin. Coins that are certified by reputable grading companies like PCGS or NGC with a perfect PF70 Ultra Cameo grade can command extremely high prices at auctions. Additionally, some error coins from this year may have unique minting mistakes that drive up their value. And trust me, serious collectors are always willing to pay a premium for perfection. Check for the S mark just below Washington's head. Does the coin have that mirror-like finish and deep cameo contrast? Look for any unusual features or minting errors. Consider sending your coin to be professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. A higher grade can drastically increase its value. Remember, Not every 1997 quarter is worth millions, but if yours is in exceptional condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. So, how do you cash in if you have one of these valuable coins? The first step is getting it graded. After that, you can list it on auction sites like Heritage Auctions or even take it to a coin show where high-end collectors shop. Some coins have sold for tens of thousands and even up to $1 million under the right circumstances. And there you have it. The 1997 Mint Mark Washington quarter is a coin that could make you rich, if you know what to look for. Be sure to check your collections, because this hidden treasure might just be waiting for you. If you enjoyed today's video and learned something new, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more coin collecting tips and rare finds. Who knew a quarter could be worth millions? We're diving into a coin that you might just have sitting in your pocket or piggy bank, the 1996 Mint Mark Washington quarter. But this isn't just any ordinary quarter. This coin has a fascinating story and, believe it or not, could be worth millions of dollars in rare cases. So let's dive into the history, key features, and what makes this coin so valuable. First, let's talk a little history. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, when it was first minted to celebrate the bicentennial of George Washington's birth. By the time we get to 1996, the coin had become an everyday piece of currency in the U.S., still proudly displaying Washington on the obverse, or front, of the coin. Now you'll notice the 1996 Mint Mark quarter features Washington's familiar profile, designed by sculptor John Flanagan. The Mint Mark part means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which didn't mark its quarters with a P until 1980, but after that, most coins did feature the Mint Mark. Some, however, were still produced without it, making them rare, and in certain conditions, incredibly valuable. But here's where things get interesting. In 1996, a batch of quarters was produced without the P Mint Mark. These era coins have caught the attention of collectors around the world. The absence of this mark may seem like a minor mistake, but for collectors, such small errors can mean big bucks. Now, let's talk about value. Most 1996 Mint Mark quarters that are circulated are still worth their face value, 25 cents. But if you find one that's in pristine, uncirculated condition or has certain rare errors, you could be looking at a significant payday. Coins graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, at high grades, like MS-67 or above, have been known to fetch thousands of dollars at auctions. And there are rumors in the numismatic community that some era varieties could potentially be worth millions. And the highest grades, like MS-67 and MS-68, have sold for thousands of dollars, and who knows? If a rare error is found, that could push the value even higher, possibly into the millions. So, how do you know if you've got a valuable 1996 Mint Mark quarter? First, examine the coin closely for the absence of a mint mark. Next, check the condition. If it's uncirculated or looks almost brand new, you might want to consider getting it professionally graded. You never know, you could be holding a rare gem. So there you have it. The 1996 Mint Mark quarter might seem like just another coin in your pocket, but in the world of rare coin collecting, it's got the potential to be worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating coin facts and treasure hunting tips. Who knows? Your next coin find could be worth millions. We're diving into a true gem, the 1996 P Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar. That's right, this seemingly ordinary quarter could be worth millions of dollars. Curious how? Stick around to find out the history, unique features, and why these quarters are turning heads in the numismatic world. Before we get into the jaw-dropping value, let's take a quick dive into the history of this coin. The 1996 P Washington quarter was minted to commemorate the 200th birthday of the United States' first president, George Washington. The P Mint mark signifies that this coin was produced in the Philadelphia Mint. While millions of these quarters were struck, what makes a select few of them worth an astronomical amount today? Let's break it down. The Philadelphia Mint is one of the most prolific mints in the U.S., but sometimes, even within mass production, certain quirks or errors occur that make specific coins rare and valuable. At first glance, the 1996 P quarter may look like any other. It has the familiar portrait of George Washington on the obverse side, designed by John Flanagan, and the iconic eagle on the reverse. But here's where things get interesting. Some rare 1996 P quarters are considered valuable due to mint errors, like double strikes, off-center strikes, or die breaks, which give the coin unique characteristics. These errors turn an ordinary quarter into a collector's dream. But that's not the only reason these coins are fetching massive prices at auctions. Now, let's talk about the big bucks. So, why are some 1996 P quarters selling for millions of dollars? It's all about rarity, condition, and demand in the market. If you have a 1996 P quarter in mint state, meaning it's almost perfect without any wear or damage, you could be sitting on a fortune. At recent auctions, rare era coins from 1996 with the P mint mark in pristine condition have sold for insane amounts. We're talking 6 to 7 figures. The combination of historical significance, rarity, and collector demand skyrockets the value of these coins. Imagine finding a quarter in your pocket change and realizing it's worth more than a luxury car or even a house. Incredible, right? So how do you know if you're holding $1 million quarter? Here's what to look for. First, check for the P mint mark under the date. Next, look for any unusual characteristics, mint errors like doubling in the design, misaligned strikes, or other oddities. If you spot any of these features, your next step should be getting the coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade can make all the difference in the value of your coin. If you have a 1996 P quarter or you come across one, take a closer look. Even if it seems ordinary, you could have a hidden treasure. Don't forget to get it authenticated and graded. It could turn into $1 million payday. Welcome MA dollar coins. We're diving into the fascinating story of the 2005 P mint mark quarter dollar coin. You might be holding on to one of these coins and not even realize that it could be worth millions. Yes, you heard that right, millions of dollars. So, stick around to find out the coin's history, unique characteristics, and what makes it so valuable to collectors. But before we jump into it, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on future coin updates. Now, let's get started. The 2005 P mint mark quarter dollar is part of the United States Mint State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. Each year, the Mint released 5 new designs representing different states, and in 2005, the coins showcased California, Minnesota, Oregon, Kansas, and West Virginia. These state quarters were minted in Philadelphia, hence the P mint mark, and the program was immensely popular with collectors and non-collectors alike. Millions of quarters were produced, but as with any coin series, not all are created equal. Now you might be asking, what makes the 2005 P quarter so valuable? Aren't there millions of these out there? And the answer is yes, but only a select few errors and variations ****. Some 2005 P quarters have rare minting errors. These errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet issues, can dramatically increase the value of a coin. The most famous is the speared bison error on the Kansas quarter, where a die error made it appear as though the bison was impaled by a spear. These error coins can fetch thousands, even millions of dollars, depending on their condition and rarity. For collectors, condition is everything. Quarters graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars. The combination of a pristine example with a rare error makes these coins even more valuable. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to inspect the coin for any minting errors. Pay close attention to the details of the design, especially on the Kansas and Minnesota quarters, which are known for unique errors. Coins in mint state condition are your golden ticket. Look for coins that have no wear, sharp details, and a strong luster. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. If you think your coin is in excellent condition or has an error, it might be worth sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high-grade certification can multiply the value of your coin exponentially. The potential for these coins to be worth millions comes down to rarity, demand, and unique characteristics. Here's why. While millions of quarters were minted, only a small number of error coins made it into circulation. These errors make the coins highly sought after by collectors, driving up the price. An error coin in mint state condition is like winning the coin lottery. One of the highest graded 2005-piece speared bison quarters sold for over $30,000, and as more collectors seek out pristine examples, prices continue to climb. The State Quarters program was one of the most successful coin programs in U.S. history. These coins hold a special place for many collectors, and finding rare variations only adds to their historical and monetary value. So, there you have it, the fascinating story behind the 2005 mint mark $quarter coin. If you have one in your possession, take a closer look. You never know, you might be sitting on a coin worth millions. Remember, rare errors and high-grade examples are the key factors that make these coins valuable, so always inspect your quarters carefully. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with fellow coin enthusiasts. Have a coin you want us to talk about? Let us know in the comments below. We're diving into a special piece of U.S. currency history, the 2005 mint mark $quarter coin. What makes this quarter so fascinating? Why are some of these coins potentially worth millions of dollars? Stick around to find out the secrets behind this rare gem. The 2005 mint mark quarter is part of the popular State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. Each year, the U.S. Mint released coins for different states, and the 2005 quarters represent 5 states: California, Minnesota, Oregon, Kansas, and West Virginia. But today, we're talking about the rarest of the rare, the S-Mint Mark edition. The S-Mint Mark means this quarter was minted at the famous San Francisco Mint. Unlike other quarters that were made for general circulation, the 2005 S quarters were specifically made for collectors. Most of these coins were struck in proof sets, meaning they have a higher quality and shinier finish compared to standard coins. Now, here's what makes the 2005 S-Mint Mark so valuable. Most proof sets come in 2 versions, one made of the typical copper-nickel alloy, and the other made of pure 90% silver. It's the silver-proof quarters that collectors go wild for. These silver-proof quarters were made in limited numbers, and if they are still in pristine condition, they can fetch anywhere from hundreds to thousands of dollars at auctions. But we're talking about a specific few that are worth millions due to their unique minting errors or ultra-rare grades. So, how could a quarter be worth millions? Well, in 2005, some quarters were struck with rare die errors or double strikes that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. Combine that with the high demand for perfectly graded coins, a proof 70 deep cameo for example, and the price skyrockets. If your 2005 S silver quarter has been graded proof 70 deep cameo by an official grading service like PCGS or NGC, you could be sitting on a fortune. Coins in this grade are flawless, with no imperfections visible under 5x magnification. Some collectors are willing to pay millions of dollars for these perfect coins, especially if they have a minting error or are part of a very low mintage batch. In fact, some examples of perfectly graded 2005 S silver quarters have sold for jaw-dropping amounts, making them among the most expensive quarters ever traded. Now, before you rush to check your own coin collection, keep in mind that most 2005 S quarters, even in good condition, are worth between $10 to $50 if they're part of the copper-nickel proof set. But it's those elusive silver versions, especially in high grades, that could turn you into a millionaire. So, if you have a 2005 S silver quarter sitting in your collection, it's time to inspect it closely. Look for that perfect condition, and if you notice any unusual features, like a striking error, get it graded. It could be your golden ticket. Could your 2005 S quarter be worth millions? There's only one way to find out. Comment below if you have one of these, and make sure to like this video, subscribe for more rare coin content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a potential treasure hidden in your pocket change. Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. If you're a fan of collecting coins or just love a good success story, then today's video is for you. In this episode, we're going to explore the history, significance, and unbelievable value of the 2000 D Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin. Believe it or not, some 2000 D Mint Mark Washington quarters could be worth a staggering millions of dollars. That's right, these coins, minted in Denver, might seem like ordinary pocket change, but there's more to the story than meets the eye. Let's start with a bit of history. The 2000 D quarter is part of the State Quarter series, one of the most popular coin programs ever launched by the U.S. Mint. The series celebrated all 50 states, and the 2000 coins honored Massachusetts, Maryland, South Carolina, New Hampshire, and Virginia. This was a huge moment for coin collectors, and people from all over the country started hoarding these beautiful quarters. The D Mint mark on this quarter means it was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the key locations where American coins are produced. Now you're probably wondering, how can a quarter be worth millions of dollars? Let's break down what makes certain 2000 D quarters so special. There are a few factors. First, rarity is key. While millions of 2000 D quarters were minted, there are rare era coins or coins with unique die varieties that are highly sought after by collectors. These coins can include double dies, off-center strikes, or even dramatic misprints. But that's not all. Condition also plays a huge role. Coins that have been well preserved, with a high grade from services like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS), are worth significantly more. In fact, pristine examples of the 2000 D quarter, in mint state 67 or higher, can skyrocket in value. You might be asking yourself, has anyone actually sold a 2000 D quarter for millions? Absolutely. There have been high-profile sales of rare Washington quarters that shocked the coin community. For example, an extremely rare era version of the 2000 D quarter was sold at an auction for a jaw-dropping seven-figure sum. Coins like this, with significant errors or unique varieties, attract the attention of elite collectors willing to pay top dollar. So if you find a 2000 D quarter in your pocket, it's definitely worth checking for any rare errors or high-grade qualities. It could be your ticket to a fortune. Now, let's talk about how to check if your 2000 D Washington quarter is one of the valuable ones. First, inspect your coin carefully for any visible errors like double strikes, off-center designs, or lettering issues. Next, assess the coin's condition. Is it heavily circulated, or does it still have that fresh, mint luster? If your coin looks pristine, you may want to get it professionally graded. Professional grading can confirm your coin's condition and assign it a value based on rarity and demand. And trust me, some of these coins could be worth hundreds of thousands, or even millions, in perfect condition. So, there you have it. The 2000 D Mint Mark Washington quarter might seem ordinary, but in the right circumstances, it could be worth millions of dollars. Always check your pocket change. Who knows, you could be sitting on a hidden treasure. Remember, condition, rarity, and era varieties are the key factors. If you think you've got one of these special quarters, getting it professionally evaluated could change your life. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a treasure hunting tip. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin in your pocket change. We'd love to hear your story.